Choose your character.
Callidora. Good evening. My name is Callidora Lambros, and I am the daughter of Medusa. As that implies, I was born in ancient Greek times, and am quite a bit older than my fellow talents, but please don't bring that up. I get very, very self-conscious about such things, and my height as well. Just don't mention that either. I'm actually 6 feet and 9 inches tall. Some of you might be saying, oh, that's so attractive. Oh, that's this, that's that. Some of you might even be tempted to call me mommy. I'm not interested in such things. If it makes you more comfortable, I would not reject you calling me that sort of thing, but I've always wanted to be a cutesy sort of somebody who could be held or carried over the threshold of our home after we get married. I'm sorry. I've had a lonely existence. After my mother was killed, I locked myself away in a cave for well over 2,000 years. I read, I sewed, I hunted, all manner of crafts, and then, once the computer came out, well, I do believe that ruined me, to be entirely honest with you. I've spent entirely too long on my computer, doing things better left unsaid, let's say. And, well, that's actually how I ended up meeting Cadence and the rest of them, but that's a story for another time. I never got to meet my father, unfortunately, as he left before I was born. I did once go on a quest to try and find him, and along the way I met Asterius, although you might know him better as the Minotaur. He was deeply kind and offered me a place to stay, but I couldn't stay with him. There was still more to be done. Besides, if I spent the rest of my life hiding, I knew I would never be what I craved to be most of all, a true hero. Heracles is in fact my biggest inspiration. Unfortunately, I never got to meet him, but I've always wanted to be somebody who's unequivocally a force for good in the world, somebody who makes the world a better place, by fighting if necessary, but somebody who saves other people. For now, I'm just trying to get over my intense loneliness. I've met all of my darling coworkers, and of course, now I've met you. I hope we can be the best of friends. But there is one other thing I need to tell you. When I get particularly angry, well... Hello there, pet. I am Calligula, Callidora's Roman aspect. As Pluto and Hades are one, or Juno and Hera, I am Callidora's counterpart. Now, some people say the Romans were more warlike, but I'm not concerned with that. Personally, I don't find war all of that entertaining. I prefer personal pain, inflicting pain on somebody and watching them stay with you regardless. Well, is there a truer form of love out there? I don't think so. Now, even if I do inflict pain, sometimes people do want to leave me, but they should know better than that. Wouldn't you agree? If somebody tries to leave me, well, there's only one thing that needs to be done. Breaking their legs so they can never walk again. Maybe even chaining them up in my basement. Nobody can leave me once I've claimed them. And you know, actually... It seems as though you've caught my eye, so... Make sure you never look at another woman again, or you will regret it. Well, you might not be able to look at anyone else ever again. Oh, that sounds like so much fun.